The Tigers now sit at 29-45. They are 16 games below 500, and they turn their attention to the Kansas City Royals, who are coming to town this weekend for a 3-game series at Comerica Park. And look, if you're looking for good baseball, you're probably not going to get it this weekend. You have a team coming to town that has a worse run differential than the Detroit Tigers do. Not a great offensive team, not a great pitching team, not a great base running team, not a great defensive team. You're talking about two of the lower rung teams in Major League Baseball, but they still have to play the games. And if you're looking for a turnaround, building off of what you did in San Francisco and moving to a team that is not playing well, 3-game series, you're looking to win the series first and foremost, and potentially sweep the series for sure if you are the Detroit Tigers. In Game 1, Brad Keller, right-handed pitchers, going against to be determined for the Detroit Tigers. And this most likely means that Michael Pineda is going to be activated to start Friday night against the Royals. That would be my best guess. I have no inside information on that, but just looking at the way that the next 2 days are projected with Faedo and Brisky, it seems like a perfect spot to put Pineda back into the rotation, activating him from the IL. Let's talk about Brad Keller a little bit. He's 2-9 with a 4.56 ERA. He does have a 4.47 FIP, which is a little bit better. Means he's gotten maybe a little bit unlucky with balls not being converted into outs. He does have a 5.81 K per 9 rate, so he's striking out about 6 batters per 9. But he's also walking about 3 batters per 9. And you're going to catch a theme when I read these numbers to you when it comes to the starting pitchers. So definite opportunity for the Tigers to be patient, to work at bats, hopefully draw walks, and get men on base. Because we've seen how detrimental walks can be when teams are drawing them, a la Skubal, and the amount of walks that we've given up since Sunday in Arizona. In the last 2 games in San Francisco. Game 2 is going to be a battle of the Florida Gators. Brady Singer, who's 3-3 with a 4.50 ERA and a 4.20 FIP. He's like I said, he's 3-3. He does have a batting average on balls in play of 285. He's striking out about 8 batters per 9 innings and walking almost 2 batters per 9 innings. So definitely going to have our work cut out for us in Game 2 with Brady Singer. He's going to be squaring off against Alex Faedo, who has been struggling. We know that Faedo has been struggling. He's 1-4 with a 7 strikeout per 9 rate, a 3 walk per 9 rate. His batting average on balls in play is massive at 3.22, and he's got an elevated ERA because he has struggled. And we talked about that last episode. Why are the young guns struggling? They need to make adjustments. And in Game 3, we're going to get another young gun. Bo Brisky's going to face off against Chris Bubik, who is a left-handed pitcher. He's 1-5 he walks about 5 batters per 9 innings. He strikes out about 7.5 batters per 9 innings. A huge batting average in balls in play at 3.55 and a 7.45 ERA with a 5.56 WHIP, which indicates that he has gotten a little bit unlucky. But Brisky's not fared any better. Brisky's only striking out about 6 per 9. He's walking almost 3 per 9. His batting average on balls in play is actually pretty low at 2.43, which is good. But his ERA and FIP comparisons show that he's actually not pitched as well as what would be indicated. He's got a 4.55 ERA and a 5.59 FIP. So definitely important that our pitching keeps us in the game, and very important that our approach at the plate is very patient, that we work counts, that we jump on pitches that are in the zone, that we're not chasing, because there are walks to be drawn. And if you can get an inning started with a walk and get a hit behind that, now you got a rally started. And so it's very important that the offense continues to put the ball in play as they have been doing and get to these pitchers early. So we talked in these series previews. We've said, what is the team that we're facing? What do they do well, and what don't they do? I searched and searched about what the Royals do well, and I'm telling you, it ain't much, okay? There's a definite opportunity, but I don't want to put the cart before the horse on this situation either, because the Tigers have to win games. They have to play the game. You can only beat the team that's in front of you. So you can't take the team lightly, especially the Kansas City Royals, who have always, seemingly since 2013-14, been a pain in the side of the Detroit Tigers. So they're just about, here's some things that they do well. They're just about middle of the road in plate discipline. They'll work an account, which can be dangerous for our guys that walk a lot of batters. They're a decent base running team, but they do have a just below average at 91 weighted runs created. So keeping them off the bases is operation number one, like main priority. But the other thing that they do well is number 15, the Tiger Killer, Whit Merrifield. Against the Tigers in his career, he hits .331, .364 on base percentage, .531 slugging. He's stolen 27 bases against us, gotten 134 hits, 24 of them doubles, 7 of them triples, 11 of them home runs. Now, there's a statistic on Baseball Reference called the top statistic, which shows you how well players perform over their averages, basically their splits. The 100 being that average mark, and against the Tigers, Whit Merrifield's a 135. So he plays above his level when he plays the Tigers. That's why we call him a Tiger Killer. He's taken on that mantle. It seems like they can never get him out. It's Jose Abreu, it's Whit Merrifield. So keeping him off the bases is going to be key. But what don't the Royals do well? They're the second worst pitching staff according to Fangraphs. They walk 4 batters per 9 innings. They have a .304 batting average on balls in play, a team ERA of .499, and a FIP of .451, so not much better. Like, they're just not a very great pitching staff. They also are 5th worst in the power metric ISO, so they don't hit for much power. And they have the 4th fewest home runs in Major League Baseball. It's a great opportunity this weekend for the Tigers. A great opportunity for the Tigers to get at least 2 more wins. Again, I'm going back to the fact of if they do not win this series, it's an utter failure. It's a complete utter failure. No more silver linings to look for because this team has got to win baseball games. And there's no better opportunity than this weekend against the Kansas City Royals.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?